Hello, welcome back to Glen Ives Craft Design. My name is Chastity Ives, here bringing you another card making video. And today I'm bringing you a video where I use one mica spray stain, two stamp sets, and three distress oxides, as well as some masking, to make a beautiful Halloween card. And I think you'll enjoy it. So if you want to stick around and see how I made that card, then I'll see you on the flip side.
All right. With Halloween fast approaching, I wanted to get some good use out of two stamps sets that I've had on hand for a while. One of them being the Sketch Manor by Tim Holtz, and another being Cathy Zielske's design of Witch Please. And her Witch Please set is my favorite. I've used it in the past. I have not used this Sketch Manor in any project I've done before. So I wanted to get a good use out of it. So I wanted to use quite a few of the stamps that come with it. That being the moon, the manor, the clouds, the tree, and the gate. So you get quite a bit. You get a good scene with this stamp set. So that was the goal. And I also wanted to do a new technique that I've never done before, which is masking. So I masked the manor as well as the clouds and the moon, and the tree as well, because I wanted to blend a background on this piece of paper and cut it down to size. I didn't want anything to pop out um, on my card front because I wanted it to speak for itself, I guess. So that's kind of what I did. So cut all those out, stamped those as I saw fit and whatnot. Um, and I'll tell you, that manor is pretty freaking cute. I love a detailed stamp, and that just ticked my boxes. So very happy with that. What I would do next time is not not do a I guess a mask of the tree, because it kind of was a disaster. If I thought about it, I should have probably done the tree after I ink blended, but oh well, you live and you learn, I guess. um so put the masks down, tape those down, then went in with the Lost Shadow Distress Oxide, then the Seedless Preserves oxide, because I wanted a purpley background. If you couldn't tell by the masks I created, I was in a sort of a purple mood, I guess. And then finally went in with the Villainous Potion, which I think the purple is also my favorite. I mean, they all are my favorite, but I love how pigmented it is. It is, when you want purple, that is freaking purple. And that's what I was going for. So it worked. Um, Ultimately, oh, also, as I was ink blending and doing, making this background, I lost that cloud mask. I lost it. I still have not found it. I don't know where it went. So in the middle of this, I spent probably 5-10 minutes trying to find that mask and couldn't find it. So I just made another one. And I didn't feel like making an additional mask because that would have been my third of the cloud. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna put the stamp over the cloud that's by the moon and spray the water there. I mean, by this point I had, like I said, I spent 5-10 minutes trying to find that mask and couldn't find it. So I made do. Whatever. It works, it's fine. The stamp is fine. Um So then finally, well, not finally, I guess, but the moon I wanted to be bright yellow, like the brightest yellow and the sparkliest yellow. So I have the Harvest Moon Mica Stay Spray, uh, and it gave me the effect I was going for. It's gorgeous. It is yellow, and it just is like, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Um, yeah, so that just gave the shine that I was looking for, because there's really not that much more shine that I'm going to add to this other than a couple of embellishments. Um, so I wanted the moon to sort of speak for itself. Um, so then the next part was coloring in the mansion or the manor, and the clouds. So you already saw me do the clouds. I just went in with grays. And then the house, I went in with blues and gray blues, as well as some browns, for the trimmings and I guess uh, yeah, the molding and whatnot. But yeah, this manor, I'd live in that. I'd live in that. I think I could fix that up, you know? It's especially the blue house. It sort of matches my house I live in now, um, color wise. And it's maybe that was subconsciously what I was going for. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I should have went in and made the roof a little more dark or weathered, I guess, with some darker colors, but it ended up working out just fine. And then by this point, I thought, okay, well, is this just going to be a floating house? What are we doing with the bottom half of this house? And I remembered that I bought the Sunny Lane, I guess, cardstock package from scrapbook.com, and there is cobblestone looking uh, scrapbook paper. So I cut out some scrap that I had and just put that at the bottom. And I'm like, you know what? Good thing I had that uh, during that impulse buy. Good thing that was on hand. Um, but yeah, so there I am just cutting it out. And I just cut out a little strip and then just glued that down with some adhesive tape and then just turned it over and cut the edges, the excess off, and it looks just fine. And the next thing I needed to work on was if I was going to leave that manor the way it was or if I was going to add more. And I love doing more, so I got out CZ Designs Witch Please stamp set. And I also have the die set that come or that you can buy extra from Simon Says Stamp. So I also have that, so it made it a lot easier to cut out because I just ran that through my die cutting machine and you know got out the witch and the sentiment. Um, which I've not used that sentiment before, but I thought it went perfect with the witch. I should have done the "You're My Ride or Die," but meh. Oh well. I haven't used the have a bewitching Halloween yet. On the inside of the card, I wanted to do again more, so I added another sentiment or a sub sentiment, however you want to look at it, of you make that stick look good, and then wanted to take inspiration from Amy R with Prairie Paper and Ink again, and just add more to the inside. I already had the stamp set out. Why not? So I added the moon, the bats, the tree, and it still gives me enough space to write a couple words. I mean, my handwriting is so bubbly, I could probably only get love you or something in there. Um, so decided that was enough on the inside and just put some adhesive tape on the back of my card front and just got out my score buddy, put the card base in the top left and then corner, and then took the card front and just matched those up, pushed those into the corner together, and you have a perfect um, card front. It's not wobbly or off center or anything, and it's great. Then I have these Amazon uh, rhinestones that I've had on hand for a while, and there's the perfect purple rhinestones in there. So I got out 7 of them and put those on the card front in various spots, and I even put one on the front of the house, so it's like sort of villainousy and potiony, much like the Distress Oxide. But yeah, that was the card, and this was a lot of fun to make, and it was pretty easy and simple and quick. So yeah, I will give this away to someone soon. If you would like to make this card yourself, here's a picture of the supplies I used. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the flip side.